right, so today we're talking about special right triangles, specifically the ones that are 45, 45, 90 and 30, 60, 90. So we'll start with the 45, 45, 90. So you can find your side lengths by using this. So your hypotenuse, don't forget the hypotenuse is opposite your right angle. And these two are called your legs. So your hypotenuse can be found by taking your leg, since your legs are going to be the same. If this is 45 and this is 45, these two are the same. And take it times the square root of 2. This is on the front page, by the way. And then to find your leg is equal to your hypotenuse times the square root of 2 divided by 2. Okay. The next one. Now these are going to be different. All of these are different because this is 30, 60, 90. So since this is 30, the opposite side is going to be your shortest leg. Opposite of your 90 is going to be your longest. Opposite of 60 is kind of like your middle leg. So, to find your hypotenuse, you're going to say 2 times my short leg. If you're trying to find your short leg, maybe we should do this. H is equal to hypotenuse. L is equal to leg, and then you have a short leg and long leg. Okay, so your short leg you find by taking your hypotenuse and dividing it by 2. To find your long leg, which is not your hypotenuse, but the leg, it's your short leg times the square root of 3. And you can find your short leg, depending on what they give you, it is your long leg times the square root of 3 divided by 3. So sometimes you're not given. It depends on what you're given. The other thing I wanted to remind you, and I don't think that's on anything, but I want to make sure that to be a triangle, it's the sum of any 2 sides must be greater than the third side. So kind of keep that in mind. Otherwise, it can't be a triangle. So otherwise, not a triangle. So if I would say, let's just think here. If I said 9, 12, 15, if I added 9 plus 12, is that greater than 15? Is 12 plus 15 greater than 9? Which one am I missing? Is 9 plus 15 greater than 12? If all of those are true, then it's a triangle. So if I had, for example, let's do 15 plus 15, I'm just making this up, plus 2. Can that make up a triangle? So, is it true? Yep, I need to make this 15, 15. 15 plus 2 is 17, which is greater than 15. I need to have something that's not a triangle. All right, Ms. Spiro, think. So if I had 15, let's make this 6. So if I said 15 plus 6 is greater than 2, true. If I said 6 plus 2 is greater than 15, that's false. So therefore, not a triangle. All right. Just FYI. Kind of hard to remember all this. Okay, so obviously this is 45, this would have to be 4590 because that makes 180. And we're trying to find the hypotenuse, right? So what is the formula for that hypotenuse? These are the same, so this is also 9. So it is h is equal to my leg times the square root of 2. So h is equal to 9 times the square root of 2. And that looks pretty simplified, and that's all we can do. B, 45, 45, 90. So now we're trying to find the legs, and these two are the same. So to find the leg, the formula is L is equal to h times the square root of 2 divided by 2. Okay? So we have, I'm running out of room, L is equal to my hypotenuse times the square root of 2 divided by 2. What is 8 divided by 2? Hopefully you said 4 times the square root of 2. And there you have it. The next one, this has got to be 60. So 30, 90 to equal 180, that has to be 60. So now we're going to find x and y. So this is our short leg, this is my hypotenuse, and this is my long leg. Always good to label them. So I'm going to start, what should I start with? To find my hypotenuse, it's 2 times my short leg, which I have, so that'll work. So let's try y, which is h. My hypotenuse. 2 times 4 times the square root of 3. So my hypotenuse, or y, is equal to 8 times the square root of 3. Let's try to find my long leg. So my long leg is equal to, keep flipping back and forth, long leg is my short leg times the square root of 3. So my long leg, or x, is equal to my short leg, 4 times the square root of 3 times the square root of 3. So what is 3, square root of 3 times the square root of 3? 4 times the square root of 9. Square root of 9 is 3, so 4 times 3 is 12. Next one, again, 30, 60, 90. This is my hypotenuse, and this is my short leg. Again, I told you it depends on what they're giving you. We need to find our hypotenuse. So our hypotenuse is 2 times my short leg. Well, I don't have that. So to find my short leg, I'm going to have to use the other formula, which is long leg times the square root of 3 divided by 3. So my short leg is equal, what's my long leg? 4 times the square root of 3, right here, times the square root of 3 divided by 3. Let's scoot down. So my short leg is equal 4 times the square root of 9 over 3, which is equal to 12. Square root of 9 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12, divided by 3. So my short leg is equal to 4, which is my x. So he's 4. Now we can find that hypotenuse. So my hypotenuse is equal to 2 times my short leg. And it's my y or h. That was kind of fun. Let's try this one. Okay, so short leg, long leg, hypotenuse. So they're giving us the hypotenuse. So how can we find this other stuff? So I can find my short leg because out of my long leg and short leg, this is the one with the h. So you kind of have to look through these, and they're giving me the h, so I can use this one. So h divided by 2 is equal to short leg is equal, my h is 11 divided by 2. What's 11 divided by 2? 5.5? Okay, so now we know that this is 5.5. So to find my long leg is equal to short leg times the square root of 3. So my short leg, LL, was 5.5 times the square root of 3, and that is it. Okay, this makes so much sense to me. I hope it does to you. Is that all we have? It is. All right.